Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a little ranking video on the new Age of the Primes figures that have been revealed and hinted at. So, let's get right into it. Alright, so this is just like a little ranking video. I was going to do like a little news video, but I was kind of late, to be honest. And I feel like this is a better way to share my thoughts in a more fun and interactive video. So again, I have these tiers here. So you guys just let me know which ones you like better. So let's just get right into it. We have all of these figures here. The images are kind of small. Is there a way I can make these bigger? All right, so I just made the pictures bigger so it'd be easier to see. So let's start off from last to first. So sort of work our way up. So Heatwave Man, he's a retooled Bulkhead, which I called. Those who know, I did call that. I like Bulkhead. I think Bulkhead's pretty cool. I think that it really, really suits Heatwave. So I mean, I'm not super in with these Rescue Bots figures. So it's not quite in that can't wait tier, but I don't feel like I guess I'll get it. I don't feel like I can't wait for this figure, but I guess I'll get it, you know? All right, let's keep going. So we have Onyx Prime. I can't really say much because I don't really know what approach they're going to take with this thing. So for now, I can't wait, but it does have potential to be in this tier. Skybite. I love Skybite. I can't wait to see how they do with it. So I can't wait. This tier is I need it right now tier. And trust me, there will be some figures that are on this list. And the final one is Vortex. I want it right now. Give me the Bruticus right now, bro. I don't care about Devastator. I don't care about Superion. If I can have the Bruticus right now, I'll take the Devastator and Bruticus and Superion alongside the Bruticus. But if I can get the Bruticus right now. Anyways, yeah, Vortex looks. From this picture right here, he looks excellent. I don't know, man. All right, we have Slingshot here. Slingshot's a bit of a funny design for me. Like his head is kind of funny. I think he's the better looking one out of the two. So I'll just say that I can't wait for him. I'm Boomerang. Okay. Yeah, he's the better one for sure. I just like what he's doing more. I really, really love that jet mode. Really nice. Who do we have here? Wasp. See, Wasp. This is like, how do I say this? This entire wave, I don't think there's one bad figure on this wave, to be honest with you. Sure, there might be some that are, yeah, but there's not one bad figure in this wave, which is really nice considering the start that Legacy had. Yeah, you had figures like this, and you had figures like I'm not even gonna give an example. You know, but Wasp is a figure or is a repaint / retool of a figure that I really, really love. I'm not super into that super saturated green on the thighs and biceps. I don't like it at all. I think it's way too oversaturated. I really like this animated B mold, but it's just, do I really need another? That being said, I can easily see myself getting it again because of my love for the animated B mold, because this is the first ever release of this character, and because I love his head sculpt. So I'm going to say, for right now. That might change. I might have it, and I might just be yapping right now. Who knows? But for now, he goes an eh. Let me know if that was a controversial take. I don't know. So we have Air Raid now. Hopefully I don't get these mixed up, but I'm almost positive this is Air Raid. So Air Raid, he looks good in robot mode. His head looks a little long, but that's just a little nitpick. What really bothers me is that jet mode. So, I guess I'll get it. but I'm just not super into it. I don't know. There's not really much to say there other than I guess I'll get it, for reasons that will be obvious later and probably are obvious right now. If you haven't picked up, that's kind of surprising. But let's go ahead and get to um, Solus Prime. Solus Prime looks excellent. Have you guys seen that alt mode? That's so cool. However she does that, that's impressive. I think this is an incredibly well done figure. Maybe a couple little flaws here and there, but we have to keep in mind this is a deluxe class figure, and for them to pack all of this into that it's very impressive. I can't wait. I'm super excited. Now, red alert. Now, typically, when I look at a figure, I can pickpocket a few things that I don't like. Here's Tarn, by the way. Everybody say hi to Tarn. I can, pick something out, and maybe I could here if I tried hard enough. But right now, when I'm looking at it, I don't see anything that I don't like. So for that reason, I need it right now. He looks phenomenal. Arguably, he could be the best in the wave. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. For him, I mean, is it a hot take to say that when he has no apparent flaws from just looking at these pictures? I don't know, man. So let's just move on to Prima, and we can talk about it later. Prima looks really awesome. Prima is just a can't miss figure. I don't feel like I super need it because I'm not super in love with that head sculpt because it kind of keeps going. It's like the Eiffel Tower is like, and it just keeps going up and also in. It's like a tiered head. It's so weird. I don't know if I'd like that at all, but it's Prima, dude. Like the sword, the sculpt, the alt mode. I just dig everything else. And to be honest, I think this figure is going to be very hefty, very solid, very big. So I can't wait to get it. Even with the head, I feel like I'll get used to it. I feel like I'll get used to it. Like, there are a couple figures that, I mean, I can look back right now that, like, even 86 Optimus, I wasn't super keen on the head, but right now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not super bothered by it. And if not bothered at all, that figure's practically flawless. If I'm looking at other figures with weird heads, I can't think of any at the top of my head. So let's just take 86 Optimus, right? I was just like, yeah. But I feel like it'll change. Let's talk about Silverbolt. So I already pre-ordered this. So of course I want it right now, bro. Like, I haven't missed a commander. I don't plan to. I've said this so many times where we always talk about the commanders and how is this going to justify this price? This one looks small, like with 86. People argue that, hey, this didn't, justify the price. They argued with Magnus, he's too small. They argued with, I don't know, Rodimus, he's not worth it. I think Rodimus is the one outlier there where he doesn't quite feel right. I mean, even Motormaster, does he feel worth it? And then we get all of them in hand and we shut up. We're like, oh, figure of the year. Like with Optimus, like with Ultra Magnus. People are now saying he's too big. Same thing with freaking 86 Optimus. It's like, make up your mind, guys. Is it too big? Is it too small? The scale has to be perfect. Otherwise, I cannot enjoy the figure. Like, come on, bro. Just come on. It's a toy. Like, let's not make this big of a deal. It's 0.8 centimeters off scale, and therefore it's a 0 out of 10. I completely despise this figure. No one should buy it. Like, I've come across these people. It blows my mind. But Superion, the reason I brought all of that up is I haven't heard anybody say anything about Superion yet, and I think we finally learned our lesson. Now, that might change when we see that 2-pack of Long Haul and Mix, or it's Hook. It's Hook. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to justify it being a commander with all those like, I don't know. I'd rather have a big transformer with other parts and have them just, toss in extra pieces along with each one. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but looking at Superion and how that works, I'm very impressed with what they did. I don't have a lot of issues. I don't like how this stuff goes on the back of the legs. I know it's accurate. calm down. Calm down. I know. But again, I've always said this. I like accuracy. And some people are like, you like accuracy, but sometimes you don't. Make up your mind. Listen, I like accuracy until the point where it makes a figure worse. Like, I don't know, Legacy Hotshot, where that butt flap is ugly as heck. And here, that is going to limit that articulation by a lot. His knee bend's going to be pathetic. But even if I say that, mine's just going to be standing on the shelf anyway, so it won't matter too much to me. But it is still something I do take a little bit of an issue with for those that don't. But that being said, all in all, I just went on like a 3-minute rant about everything outside of the Superion Combiner. I'm super excited. I mean, I really liked Metasaur, so I had to get this one, right? Metasaur Superion. Plus my other Superion's broken. This one right here, right there, is broken in like 6 places. It's so annoying. Don't buy it. It looks good on display, and I'll give it that. That's for sure. I don't have to get like the $4 million Fans Toys one, but that's about it. But anyways, let's move on. So G2 Leader Grimlock. I'm not super into this one either, man. And yeah, I'm kind of lucky because some people are, and I feel bad because you have to spend another $50 in online. That's really going to drain all of us, along with Studio Series, which again looks to be coming back to form in that just super excellent figures all around the bat. So Grimlock kind of gives me a break. If you like these colors, awesome, but I just think they kind of hurt my eyes a little. It's not it for me. So for that reason, no thanks. No thanks. Listen, I'm just saying no thanks. If you want it, all good. You can have it. I'm not saying it's a bad figure. Grimlock is excellent, but no thanks for me personally. So, we have Megatronus now. I pre-ordered this one too. These were the only two I pre-ordered, him and Silverbolt. I mean, I knew I was going to pre-order. As soon as I saw that first reveal, I was like, oh my gosh. I think that was all of our reactions, to be honest. Oh my gosh. What the heck? So he looks awesome. I've already talked about this figure, so if you're curious, just go check out that video. But whew, he looks really good. I think, again, this has potential to be the best figure in the wave. There's just so many good figures in this wave. You see what I'm saying? Where there's just not a bad figure in this wave. I think Air Raid looks to be the weakest, just based off that alt mode. But he's still B tier, SAB. He's still B tier. B isn't even bad. That's just mid. There's not a single bad figure here. And this is just based off, do I want it or not? This is based off how good it is, right? So Megatronus, give it to me now. I'm tired of. I don't want to wait till friggin' May. And speaking of May, this dude's coming out longer than May. He's gonna be here in June, I think. Fact check me. It might be May. Anyways, Star Optimus. If you don't buy this Star Optimus, what are you doing with yourself? $150. Yeah, it's smaller. Guess what? It comes with a buttload of accessories. And as an Optimus stan myself, owning possibly up to 30 plus Optimus Primes. I can say that he looks really good. And some people clown on the base mode. It's like, dude, name a good base mode. You can't. So why are you clowning this one? Why does this one have to be the one that we all clown on, whereas all the other ones are okay? And he even has an alt mode. At least he has an alt mode, unlike some other base modes where they're just bases. I think this one does everything. Really, really well. I'm very, very impressed with what they were able to do here. Very, very nice work. Will definitely want this as soon as possible. Because for the price, for the design, if you guys don't know that the third-party name of this dude by MMC is actually called Stellaris Promenade, which gives him even more bonus points. So, yeah, he just looks good all the way around. And like I said, all these figures are going to be good. Don't count a single one of these figures out. I think Crasher is also coming out, so Crasher will probably be like, eh. I think that Mirage mode is also really good, by the way. But, dude, so many good figures. There's so much to offer. And if you aren't getting one of the figures in these line, or in this line, I'd be surprised. Like, if you don't collect, like, Legacy or that main line, then that makes sense. But if you like and you're into Transformers and you're not at least interested in one of these, I think you're lying, because how couldn't you be? And to those that are contemplating whether to get Superion or not, don't miss out, bro. Like, they've done so good on these combiners. Like, Hasbro has really taken a step up. So to those that are like, is it combiners? Is it worth it? 90 is too much. Just give it a try. Because I know people that are like saying stuff is too big, stuff is too much. Just give it a try. Because odds are, if you're saying it's too much or it's too big, you don't have something like that. So just give it a chance. And, if you buy it off Amazon, you can return it and get your money back. So what's the big deal? But anyways, rant over, ranking over. Did I do good? You guys let me know down in the comments. But with that being said, that's going to be another Star Wars Prime video wrapped up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That being said, Solus.